Good morning. It's time to rise, shine, and be great. I'm Jessica Williams, and welcome to Living Local 15. We have such a great show for you today. So yesterday, I took you inside of Recon Power Bikes Headquarters here in Fort Wayne. And today, the fun continues as I hop on their electric bikes and try them out for the first time. I am test driving 4 of their e-bikes and sharing my reaction to that experience. And listen, I have not ridden a bike in almost 3 years, so it was a lot of fun. Also, Dupont Family Dentistry is joining me in studio to share about their digital technology to help you improve your smile and their current spring specials. That and more happening now.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
Joining me now is Chris Warren, the operations manager here at Recon. Hi, Chris.
Hi.
How's it going?
Great. How are you?
Doing good. It's such a beautiful day outside.
It is.
And we're moving into that season of riding bikes and being outside more. And so electric bikes are all the hype right now, which is so great. And Recon is so innovative in this space. So can you tell me a little bit about the company?
Sure. So Recon has been around for 7 years now. We started doing e-bikes for law enforcement and consumers, and we've grown year after year, and we are just excited with the growth we're experiencing.
Yeah, that is awesome. And people can use these bikes for so many different reasons, purposes, outdoors, travel. Like if they're locally, they can commute to work, which is so great. They can go fishing, hunting, hit the beaches with
trails,
it.
yes.
The trails, yes, get your workout in. And it's in a way that is not too exhausting. So that's one of the major reasons why people gravitate to the electric vehicles. Is that correct?
That's right. So there are ways you can ride it in which you reduce your fatigue and your output. So that's the big draw for them.
Okay, great. And of course, like you said, the police aspect to it, people can have a quicker accessibility to show up for an emergency. So I love that. And so I am going to try e-bikes for the first time. I have never rode one. I'll be honest, it's been a while since I've even rode a bike. So we're going to get started with this first model. So tell me about this bike, Chris.
So this is what we call the Recon Scout, and it's actually our fold-up bike. So this would be more geared for a commuter or someone that likes to, put it in their trunk or go camping or in an RV, places where you can put a bike that aren't typically conducive for a larger bike.
Okay, well, show me how the folding works.
So folding, there's a lock on it. You'll open up the bike, and then to collapse it,
oh wow,
fold it down. You'll turn the lock, and then the handlebars will also fold down, so it can collapse to a fairly small space.
Yes, okay, that's pretty cool.
And then just the opposite to put it back together.
That is so awesome. Okay, so with riding an e-bike, there are 2 different ways you can do it, right? You can pedal this like a regular bike, but this gives you an electric assist?
Correct.
Okay. Anything I need to know to get started?
Well, we'll start you off slow.
Okay.
So with the electric assist, there's 5 levels. So level 1 through 5, you have increasing levels of motor assist. So if you want a bunch of assist, you'll put it in 5. And if you want just a little bit, and you still want to get some exercise, level 1's where we're going to start. So
okay.
You have the front brake, rear brake, your thumb throttle if you don't want to pedal at all, for example.
Oh, so the thumb throttle completely takes away the pedal.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you are, let's say you rode 20 miles and you're really tired and you don't want to ride back, you can hit the thumb throttle and cheat a little bit and ride home. But
right. Okay.
So it's a lot more, you can get somewhere a lot faster that way too.
Okay, well, let's do it. So I'll tell you, I'm going to circle around and ride it just like a normal bike so I can experience that feel. Then I'm going to give it a little boost of assist, and then I'm going to full thumb throttle it to see what that feels like, all right? Let's do it, guys. Here we go. Woo! All right. So do I have to stop or do I just keep going and press the assist?
You could keep going and press it.
Oh, oop. All right, I felt that little, woo! Okay, that really does give you, that really does give you a spike. Wow, and I just hit it once. Okay, so I'm gonna do the thumb. I'm gonna do assist 1. Okay, I think I'm on assist 2. Then I'm gonna, yeah, look at that. How fun. And it feels so much safer than a motorcycle would be. Not gonna hit you, I'm not gonna hit you. And then brake, bam.
Perfect.
Easy as that. Wow, okay, so that was so fun. I could really feel that boost though. Man, okay, let's go on to the next bike. All right, Chris, you have to tell me about the next bike we're gonna try out.
All right, so the next bike is our Sortie, and it is actually our step-through design to allow for women, men, people with mobility problems, the ability to ride a bike without having to swing your leg over a top bar.
Oh, yes,
So
okay.
this one comes with a basket. You can put on the back or the front, depending on
Okay.
which one you want. But these, what makes these different from the other one is that this is a rear hub motor.
Okay.
Very similar to the actual fold-up that you had, and we'll experience different bikes here in a minute. But 750 watt hub motor, a 48 volt lithium ion battery, and it operates virtually identically with the controls. So as you pedal again, the motor's going to help you out too.
Okay, and the level assist goes up to 5.
Yes.
Okay, so 5 stages of speed. And how fast? What is the highest miles per hour that these bikes can go?
You can go up to 28 miles per hour on
Okay.
these bikes. With the right gearing and the right terrain, you can absolutely achieve that.
Yes, okay. All right, let's try out this one. And I like this, so you step through. All right, awesome. And kick that. Okay, here we go. All right, so that one was the driving without any assist. Okay, so now let's give it a little boost. And then full throttle. This one, I really felt a good balance on it because it has a lot of weight to it.
Yeah.
Right? So you feel really safe, and I feel like I could just go. You can take breaks in between, which is really cool.
Absolutely.
You can pedal a little bit, you can say, nope, I'm done pedaling.
Or you can ride it over to Zesto's and get it so it gets some ice cream too.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, I love it. What's
All right.
the next bike?
The next one we'll do is the Ranger.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
All right, Chris, what's next?
This one is our Ranger.
Okay.
This one is actually outfitted for Green Bay Metro Fire Department, exactly like they had it before, but this one is different because it is a 1,000 watt mid-driven motor as opposed to a hub motor. So you'll feel a little bit more torque when you're pedaling,
Okay.
But that's the primary difference. So.
All right, and I get to test out the equipment and balancing that on the back end because this is also a first responder bike for the fire and EMS. All right, let's do it, guys. Okay, kick it up a gear. Ooh, yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, this one gives you a boost. I got to be sure not to boost out into traffic. This gives a nice boost. Wow. That was that torque that you were talking about. Okay, I'm going to do full throttle assist. Oh, yeah. We are cruising now. Chris, whew, that had some power.
It does.
that had some throttle, and you said it torqued you. Okay, are these the right words?
Yeah, more torque. So
Okay.
that's why it's very popular with
Yes.
first responders and law enforcement.
It'll get you there. It'll get you there. It wasn't bad balancing the weight. I couldn't even tell.
No, and there's not too much in here, but most commonly they'll put an AED or first aid equipment. So it doesn't weigh a lot, but it does offer some weight in there. And they'll keep it in the backpack because it's quick deployable. So you can, if you had to get off the bike, you can quickly take that backpack with you. So it shouldn't shift the weight too far on either side.
Yes. Okay. I'm loving it. Let's do the last one.
Okay.
All right, Chris, this is the official GMC branded Hummer. So let's talk about that partnership. So you all had a really big milestone at the end of last year, being able to distribute and have a licensing agreement with General Motors.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
So it started about 2 years ago when we were at an auto show, and we got approached to create an e-bike that fit the Hummer brand, the Hummer style, something that complemented the Hummer. And with their partnership with our design work, we were able to come up with a model that was actually an all-wheel drive electric bike. So it's one of the few that are out there, but it's very unique because it fits the all-electric team that the Hummer and the bike are together.
Okay, and tell me, what's the difference between the other wheel drives and an all-wheel drive?
Sure. So the unique thing is that you don't typically have a motor in the front wheel.
Okay.
So if you're in rough sand, mud, you can actually add that extra motor like you would in your car if you're stuck on snow, for example. You can add that extra motor and get yourself out of a spot where you might be stuck. And it's just really fun to have all motors going at the same time.
Okay, yeah, so I was gonna ask, does it drive differently?
It takes a little bit getting used to the front. It's more of a pulling sensation than it is a pushing with the rear, but it's just like riding a bike. It's
okay,
not
so that just like riding a bike. But that's so interesting. So the other bikes that I tested, they were pushing me forward from the back.
You'll feel a different sensation when you try this. This is more of a pull, and you'll notice it more when you're making turns because it's pulling you versus pushing you around.
Okay, and what is a motorcycle? What does that do? Is it pull or push?
Motorcycle is more of a push.
Okay, I've never been on a motorcycle, but just curious. Okay, Hummer, here we go. So this is on a 2 boost. That is fun, but you want to get out on the trails and just explore and just crank it up and have your music going. I love it. Okay, so Chris, tell us, if someone is interested in learning more about this product or purchasing it, where can they go?
They can go to reconpowerbikes.com, and then it lists all of our models, all the pricing options, the different colors that are available, and the best part is we're in Fort Wayne, so you can come into the showroom, test them out for yourself, and really get to experience it.
Okay, that was so much fun, guys. You have to come and test out the electric bikes at Recon Power Bikes. We'll have their information listed below. We'll be right back.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
This segment sponsored by Dupont Family Dentistry. My next guest is a local family dentist that enjoys going above and beyond for their patients and offer revolutionary technology. Joining me is Dr. Dill with Dupont Family Dentistry. Hi, Dr. Dill.
How are you, Jessica?
Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yes. The last time we chatted, I was in your office.
Yes.
And now you're in mine.
Yeah. This is beautiful.
Fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
So good to see you. So let's start off by just sharing with us about your dentist practice.
Dental office? Well, we're a general practice. We have 3 docs that work there, quite a few staff, and we've been in practice for about 23 years. I can't believe it's been that long. Yeah. And we pride ourselves in technology and customer service.
Okay, that's wonderful. And I know with your slogan being New Hope, for your smile is just so empowering.
Yeah.
So what made you come up with that slogan?
It's kind of a long story, so I'll try to make it quick.
Okay.
I was at a point in life, or a point in my career, enjoying what I'm doing, but I'm also kind of getting a little bit burned out.
Okay.
And at that time, we started getting relationships with certain patients, patients that needed more full mouth rehabs, more comprehensive types of work. And my experience at that time is that when I got to meet these people, they were mostly people that for some reason or another had given up hope on their smile or the healthy mouth. And as I had a relationship with them, as we restored them to health, I saw a transformation in their lives in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
And when we saw that, it really kind of re-energized me, or really gave me much more meaning and purpose about what we do and why we do it. Yeah. And so helping people regain confidence and regain a joy and regain their smile, it came to me that, this is really pretty unique and pretty special what we get to do. So it became a lot more than just fixing a tooth or drilling a filling. It became helping people restore new hope in their smile.
That's great.
Yeah.
And that's such a relatable story, because as we continue in our careers, it is easy to get burnt out. And you're trying to find the why, the purpose, what brings you joy.
Exactly.
And I'm so happy that you found it with making other people look and feel their best.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Nothing better.
Yes. And you offer so many different types of treatments and services, but I know that you specialize in clear alignment services. So what is that?
Yeah, so, Dr. Fiesel, one of the doctors that works for us, she's really into the clear aligners, and that's a service mix that she's, prides herself in doing. So we have a lot of fun with that. She has a lot of fun with it. We have, of course, great results with it. Patients are happy. And so we kind of each one of our staff members will pick and choose different things that they kind of specialize in, they find really joy or meaning or purpose in.
Good, okay.
And so for her, it's the aligners. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. And we have to discuss the digital dentures.
Yes.
So you are so innovative in the way that you bring this new technology and really take it up a level of offering the normal dentist services, but then other things that people can try that they have never heard of. So tell us what digital dentures are. So
digital dentures are based around the idea of one of the most challenging things we can do as a dentist is create a denture. It's a frustrating process, takes a lot of time. I've had patients, I'm sure other dentists have had patients, they just get really frustrated with the process.
Yeah.
And as I was going through that, and just the last 5 years, just really thinking gosh, there's got to be a better way. So technology is always changing. There's new things that come about, 3D scanning, 3D printing. And when you explore those things, we kind of came up with a couple ideas and a couple different ways of doing things that dramatically improved the denture process. And the results that we get are amazing. The quality of the result is beautiful. It's a great smile. They function really well. They fit amazing. There's nothing better than I've never experienced anything like this in dentistry. It's been the best thing. So yes, it's another thing that we get to give people new hope in their smile with.
Yes, and I love when you say you've never experienced it, because you've been doing this for so long, to come across something in technology that is new and different and really helps people. That has to be exciting and feel good. It is very exciting.
It's very exciting.
So what really sets apart digital dentures from the normal denture? And I know one cool thing when we visited your office, we were able to see some of the technology and the process of the mold being made. So share with us what is different.
Gosh. There's multiple things. I think the first is the accuracy is far greater. And it's kind of hard to explain how good it is, but it's far greater. Even the old style way of doing things, you would think, okay, this is going to go really well, and you'd work really hard at it, and you're thinking you're going to get a good result. When it was all said and done, it wouldn't fit. And so you never knew. But in the process of digital dentures, you know right at the beginning, is this going to fit or not, and how well is it going to fit? And so my experience is that the patient's experience is like, oh my gosh, I can't believe how well this fits, and you know it within the first hour. And so the fit's amazing. The cosmetic result, if you're looking at the smile, they look lifelike, they look very real. And we have some pictures and stuff like that we can show you of before and afters of people with a traditionally made denture and these. And it really is beautiful. So.
You want to know that it fits right. It's like the difference between going around and trying on different clothing items and actually knowing your own measurements to be able to find the best fit. So that's awesome. And right now you have a promotion going on. So share with me what that is.
So, as we rolled this out, we decided to do the highest level of care that we can give, the best quality digital denture we can make. And we've got a price point on that. It's at $5,000, and that is going till the end of April.
Okay.
After that, there'll be a separation. We have two different styles, a really high-end cosmetic one and one that's not as cosmetic but still a great product. So it'll go to $6,500 and $5,000. So we're just trying to help people out introducing this to the market.
Yes, that's a great deal. And then you also have a Renew Your Smile event taking place on May 18th. So share with me about that.
So that's Dr. Fiesel's specialty. She really enjoys that. And so through the organization she works with, it helps us out on the lab end of things. They can offer us seasonal special pricing, and we extend that onto the patient. And so for that day, if you come in and get things going, there's $1,000 off of your traditional fee for that. So it's a really good deal.
Yes. Okay. Well, spring is the time to take advantage of your smile. And I love it so much. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Dill, for coming in and sharing this information.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate it. And if you would like more information about Dupont Family Dentistry, we'll have their website listed below, and you can also see more about their current promotions. We'll be right back. This segment sponsored by Dupont Family Dentistry.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
Thank you so much for joining me today. You can catch up on episodes of Living Local 15 on WANE.com and by also downloading the WANE app. I hope you have an amazing Tuesday, and I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@WANE.com. Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.